Sagittarius, thanks for visiting. Yeah, this is your reading for December. And as I always ask you every single time, I know, if you like this reading, please like, subscribe, leave a comment if you'd like to. And if you want to support this channel, there are ways you can do that in the description down there below as well, if that's what you'd like to do. No more of that. Getting right onto your reading. Beautiful reading. You've got these two beautiful queens here. You've got the Queen of Pentacles, and then you've got this Empress right next to her. So very beautiful feminine energy, very love, lots of love here, lots of protection. And yeah, very, very caring queen. She's a mother. Both of these are, you know, the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress, they're both mothers. So two carers. Yeah, there's definitely love here. Very, very strong love. Very strong connection. Magnetic connection. Yeah, very strong. Yeah, it's more than that. It's more than a feeling. It's you know, a lot of people think love's just a feeling, and it probably is in the beginning. But an important part of that, the most important part of that, is care. You know, where you want to see them rise, where you're supporting them, where you'll do anything, where you care, not anything, but when you care for them, and you know, you want what's best for them. That's what real love is. It's the combination of that and the feeling together. And the feeling changes over time. And so, you know, you've got that beautiful deep feeling that's always there, but it changes into a more mature love. And then you've got that deep care as well. And I think that's what you had with someone. You really did. And yeah, it's like this automatic love. It really reminds me of that. And again, you've got these two mothers here. So, you know, it reminds me of a child. You know, when you have your own child and you automatically want the best for them. You love them, doesn't matter what. You want all good things to happen for them. You want to protect them. So I think you had that for someone. I think you still do, actually. Very, very, very special connection you've got with someone. They're not around you. Yeah, I think someone here is really missing someone. Yeah, very, very strong, very sad, missing someone. Yeah, they're very special to you. I'm getting that very clearly. Very emotional. Yeah, this is what I'm getting. There's no one else like them. There's no one else like them. Yeah, there's no one else in the world like them. Or there's no one else in the world. They're the only person in the world for me. I'm getting all of that. So yeah, you've got this love for someone. They're not around you now. You still feel that for them. I'm getting that really strongly. I'm getting missing someone. Very, very sad here. It's very intense. Very intense. Yeah, I think someone came between you, actually. Yeah, I'm getting a strong female energy here with these two strong women up here. So someone came between you. And yeah, if you look at the two of them, the Queen and the Empress, they've got their backs to each other. So someone came between you. You were facing each other, and then someone came between you. Now you've got your backs to each other. So that's what I'm getting. And yeah, you had something really special with them, really special. But yeah, this person came along and they cut that short. That's what I'm getting. They cut what you had short. Very painful. Very painful. Yeah, it feels like you've lost a part of you. That's what I'm getting for someone here. Yeah, I've lost a part of my soul. Very sad. Yeah, there's a really manipulative person around this, and they came between you. Yeah, they weren't playing fair. This is what I'm getting. Yep. So if you look at the Six of Pentacles, right under this Queen, you've got this man here, and it looks like he's being really kind on the surface. You know, oh, I'm giving to the poor, I'm helping these people. There's an imbalance here. You know, there's some kind of ulterior motive behind what he's doing. You know, he might be trying to show the world how kind he is by giving to these people in public. You know, he could do it in private, but no, he's choosing to do it in public. So it's for show. So there's a motive behind what he's doing. So I think this person you're missing, I think they might have been lulled into someone else's false kindness or something like that. So they were manipulated. Now, I'm not totally, you know, I'm not saying, oh, they're totally innocent, because, you know, they really shouldn't have let that happen. But it did happen, and I really think there was someone manipulative there. So yeah, calculating, very calculating person. Again, I'm getting a female energy. Yeah, they were successful, obviously, because you're not with them. But, you know, if you're calculating, or you use lies to get what you want, or whatever it is like that. You can't get away with things forever. It catches up with you in the end. So I think it is going to catch up with them. And because you've got a really strong bond between you. Even though you're separate, you've got a really strong bond. It feels magnetic, actually. So whoever comes between you, whatever happens, you've still got that connection. You've still got that bond. If this is you, if you're going through the separation right now and it's really, really hurting, lots of upset, this is very emotional, lots of sadness, especially with this 5 of Pentacles down the bottom here. I don't think you'll be locked out forever. I really don't, because you've got a very strong connection with them. I really don't think you'll be apart forever. You'll come together at some time. I'm really getting that. And I think for you, just looking at this 5 of Pentacles, it probably feels quite impossible for you. Well, there's no such thing as quite impossible, isn't it? It's either possible or it's impossible. But it feels impossible to you right now, I think. Because that's what these people are thinking. They're going around this church, they're walking around, they're looking for the door of the church, and then I can't find it, it's impossible. I'm out in the cold, I'm destitute. But what's happening is they're walking around looking for the door. But what they're missing is the stained glass window here. And it's a golden window. So gold represents hope. Hope represents value. And so, look at this window. If you look really closely at this window, there's an anchor. It's like an anchor shape right at the bottom of the coins. So you're anchored together, and that's what you're missing. You're walking around looking for a way to do this, if this is you, to get back to them again, or whatever, or you're just hopeful, but you're kind of thinking, oh, it's impossible, this is impossible, I'll never do this. What you're not realising is that you are anchored together. You will be back together at some time. And the thing is, these people aren't looking up to the window. They're not looking up, they're looking ahead. So they're seeing where they're going with one track, but they're not looking up. They're not seeing that the universe up there has their back. It's going to bring them in, out of the cold. So, you're anchored together. You're absolutely anchored together. I feel as if I need to keep on saying that to someone. You don't realise that, and I don't think they do either. So it's like you both feel that you are. I think they're feeling you. You're feeling them. Because it's that special. You can feel what each other are feeling, I think, even though you're apart. But I think you both don't see how you can practically get back together, especially you right now. And coins are practicality. They're all about the practical. How am I going to do this? How am I going to get inside this church? How am I going to do this? So, okay, I just want to show you a couple of other things in this spread. You've got this Queen of Pentacles top left up here, and she's got all these beautiful red roses all around her. And red roses, they're about manifestation. And you've got the sun over there in your future as well, and that's about a breakthrough. It's like a breakthrough into happiness, from the old into the new. The sun's going to shine again. You're going to have that breakthrough. You've got that. So I just wanted to show you that because if you're really hurt right now, if you're like these people in this 5 of Pentacles, I've got this really lost feeling, very unhappy, don't know what to do, all that kind of feeling with someone here. There's a breakthrough manifesting, and you can't see it happening right now, but it's happening in the background. The universe is bringing this together, and you can't see this right now because you're not looking up. These people aren't looking up at the window, they're looking across. If you look up, you'll see the universe is doing this for you. But obviously you can't see that right now, because if you're really lost in your emotions, you're really deep in your emotions, you can't see anything. Your emotions take over everything, and I think that's where you are right now, if that's you. So I just wanted to show you that. I'm not just saying this. You can see in these cards here, that's what I'm telling you. You're going to manifest this, or it's manifesting for you, and it's going to happen. You are going to get back together at some time. It's like it's destined. It really is. And I don't say that very often. I really don't say that very often. I don't see it very often. Okay, so I'll go into your present now. So you've got this beautiful Empress here. Beautiful, beautiful woman. Yeah, look at this. She's got red roses on her dress. as well. So I just saw that. So more manifesting. So that's another thing showing you that. Yeah, look at this. If you look at her crown, this is absolutely beautiful. I've never seen this before. I've never noticed this in this Empress's crown before. I've noticed the stars. So there are 12 stars in her crown, and each star represents a month of the zodiac. So it represents all the zodiac signs, all the 12 stars. So what that's saying is this is representing all the people in the world, everyone in the whole world. And that's who she cares for, this Empress. She cares for everyone. So that represents everyone in the world, all those stars. And if you look really closely at her crown, I haven't seen this before, there are 2 red stones there. 2 red stones, one in the middle, one at the side. You can see that there. I hope you can. So they're you. They represent the 2 of you. This is so beautiful. So out of all these stars, out of everyone in the whole world, they stand out to you and you stand out to them. They're the jewel for you and you're the jewel for them. Doesn't matter who else is in the world. Absolutely beautiful. That's the first time I've ever seen that. It's making me a bit emotional, actually. Yeah, but that's how special this connection is. You are the jewels to each other out of everyone in the whole world. Yeah. Beautiful. I'm going to move on because it's emotional. Right. Okay, there's something else I'm getting here. I'm looking at this Empress. I'm looking at the Page of Swords as well, together. I'm getting this feeling of... oh, that was so nice. I'm getting this feeling of being thrown into the deep end. Thrown out of your comfort zone. So obviously this Empress, she's in her comfort zone, totally in her comfort zone, sitting there, resting in the garden, very comfortable. She's wearing comfortable clothes. So it feels like you've been dragged out of that. Yeah, I'm getting work here. Yeah, I think I saw something like this in your last reading, maybe. In a new work situation or something like that, a new job, a new position, but feeling a little bit lost, not very sure of yourself. So yeah, when you look at this Empress, so have a look at her again. Right in front of her feet, she's got wheat in front of her, all this wheat growing. It's like she's sitting in a field of wheat, actually. And wheat, it's a symbol of abundance. So it's a symbol of money, because you know, in these days, whole villages used to store their wheat, in wherever they stored them, and sheds or whatever it was they had in those days, and they used to trade the wheat for money. So they used to trade their wheat, they used to store them for the winter, and so it was worth a lot of money. So it represents abundance. So, and if you look at this wheat, it's right on top of where the Page is, the Page of Swords. So it looks like you know this job or this business or whatever this is that you're doing that's quite new to you. You know it's right for you financially. You know you'll have abundance. You'll be able to make money doing this. You've got all this wheat on top of your head. So you've got all this money there. But there's a lack of confidence around you. There's a lack of confidence. And you can see that in this page. It's like, oh, I'm fighting for my life. I'm trying to do my best, but I'm really unsure of myself. I don't know if this is the right thing. And pages are students, so they're only learning. So what that's telling me is either you've just started or you've got a lot to learn. You're in a learning phase or something like that. You're still very unsure of yourself. So if that's you, what I have to tell you here is you're going to be fine. You're going to be absolutely fine. Your money's definitely going to grow with that wheat there, that abundance, and your confidence is going to grow as well. It just takes time. You've just got lots of learning in front of you. You've just got to be a bit patient. And so, yeah, it takes time to get experience. You're not the King of Swords yet. You're just the Page. So, yeah, be kind to yourself. Just recognise, yes, I'm not perfect. I'm still learning. I'm growing. That's what happens when I start doing something. I'm not supposed to be perfect. No one is. But you've got a lot of growing in front of you, and you'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. Stick at it. Stick at this. The growing pains will pass, just like everyone who grows, just like a child that grows. The growing pains pass, and they grow. They get through things. Okay. So just another small thing I'm getting with this. Just make sure you've checked your budget or your expenses or something like that, because or if this is a business you're in, make sure you know approximately how much you need to pay for taxes and things like that. There's something you need to prepare for, and I think it's coming up next year. Now, it's not a big scary thing. Don't worry, I'm not seeing a great big enormous bill or something like that. But you do need to go through things. You need to look through your papers, look through your budget, look through everything like that. Make sure you've got everything set up, everything planned properly so that it's set up for the new year. There's something you might be missing. There might be an expense you're missing or something like that. It might be that you need to see an accountant if it's a business, I don't know. But just check through all of that again. Make sure you've got all that set up properly. And this is so that you can set up for the new year. There's something going on in the new year and you need to set up for that now. Excuse me, I just swallowed. Yeah, look at the way this page is looking over this man with all the money there in the Six of Pentacles. So yeah, there's no great big scary expenses. You're not going to be poor like these poor people down here. It's not that. And he's looking over there. It's like, oh, it's really funny. It looks like he's looking down right at these poor people and he's thinking, oh, am I going to be just destitute? No, you're not going to be. But you do need to plan for this. You do need to plan for something that's happening next year, if that's you, especially if this is a business you're in. So just have a think about that, check through all that. I'm just looking at this Two of Wands now, right down the bottom here. Don't be tempted to jump ship. That's the message I'm getting there. Because look at the way he's looking over the water. He's thinking, oh, should I stay here? Should I go? I'm at a crossroads. I'm looking at this water in front of me. I'm feeling really uneasy about this. I know it's right for me money-wise, but can I do this? Don't do that. Don't be tempted to leave. I think you've got a good thing here. I think you're going to grow in your confidence. You're going to grow money-wise. I think this is the right track for you to be on. It feels a little bit uncomfortable and maybe that's why you're tempted to move on or do something else, but don't do that. You'll get through this if this is you. I'm seeing that really clearly there for someone. So keep going down the track you're going on in your work. Yeah, I'm getting this love connection. Yeah, you haven't forgotten each other. You haven't forgotten each other. Look at this Two of Wands. So I think you've both had other relationships since you've been together, or they have, I think, definitely. Yeah, you've always been around them. You've always been around them, or your energy's always been around them. And it's the same for you. Their energy's around you. It always has been. Look at this wand behind this man. So wherever he goes, he's got the world in his hand. So even if he goes to another country, wherever he goes, I'm going to lift this up so you can see. Doesn't matter where he goes. He's still got this wand behind him. That's you. That's representing you. So he can go all over the world. He can go to different countries. He can go anywhere. You're still there behind him. And it's the same with you. No matter where you go, no matter who you're with, if you try and go into a rebound relationship, they're still behind you. They're still around you. Not in a weird, creepy way. It's just that your energies are connected. I'm seeing that very clearly here. Now, I've got a message coming up. Because you've got this page right in the middle here. Pages and messages. So there's a message coming up for you. I think they're going to be talking to you very soon. Now, I'm only getting talking to start with. I'm getting talking. I'm getting lots of messages. Now, I have to say this. When this starts off, when you start talking, it feels a bit platonic. That's to start with. That's what I'm getting. And I don't want that to worry you, because you might start and you might think, oh, this is so slow. They don't really want to be with me. They're just talking. It's just very platonic talk. If that happens, be patient. Be very patient when you're talking, because they want to be with you. And you'll know that. I think you'll feel that coming from them, because you always do anyway. But yeah, I'm getting a clean break. So what I'm getting here, they need a clean break from something they're in. There's a lot going on around them. Yeah, I'm seeing children here. So it might be that. It might be they've got children with someone. It might be that they can't, that they're literally connected physically to a place. They can't leave that. It might be that you're long distance. It might be something like that. So there's a lot of responsibilities around them. There are a lot of things around them. They can't just get up and walk away. And I have to tell you this, I have to be honest, they might be in that mode for a long while, where it's long distance, they can't walk away. And I'm definitely getting lots and lots of talk, and I'm getting lots of platonic talk until this starts up into a relationship. And I think it will get there with you. So yeah, you're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to be very patient with them, because there's lots and lots and lots of talk. It's just platonic. It might just be friends. They might feel as if they can't be with you properly until they've sorted something else out. It might be that, I don't know. But just remember, the talk is a breakthrough. It is something. It is something. And it's very slow. It's very slow, but you are going to come together eventually. So just remember that. Now, you might be impatient. You might say, no, I'm not going to wait around for this. But I doubt it very much, because I can see how connected you are. So I just want to say that for someone. When it starts up, it's going to be talking for a long while, a long, long time, until it actually gets into a proper love connection. So I just want to warn you of that, because that's what I'm seeing there for someone. Okay, so the first card you've got for your future's this beautiful Sun card. Okay, there's something really specific here. I'm getting something quite different here. This is a positive card, obviously. We all know that. But I'm kind of getting, it feels like bittersweet, actually. Okay, this is what I'm getting. I'm getting a loss here. It feels like a really big loss, actually. Yeah, it feels like someone left you. Now, it's not this love connection. This is someone else. You were really close to someone, if this is you, very, very close, because I'm actually getting twins. Now, it might not be a literal twin, it might be, but I'm getting someone you're very close to. I'm getting someone you're very similar to. So the two of you went around, you had very similar ideas, very similar looks, maybe. There's something very similar around you, and you're together a lot, going around doing things a lot. That's what I'm getting. Now, there's some kind of separation, there's a loss. I'm not sure what kind of loss it is. It might be that, they left you. It might be that they're not on this earth. I'm not sure. But when they left your life, you were very, very upset, very, very hurt, and it took you a long time to get over that. I can see that. But I think now, that was a long time ago, and I think it's coming up now, because I think now you're realising, when you're looking back, I think you can see how much you're held back by that time. Not just by them, it's not like they were trying to hold you back, but I think that whole scene that you're in, with them, with the place that you're in, because I'm getting moving, because I think what happened was you had this loss or something like that, and you realised you had to move away. I'm getting that really clearly for someone. And so you're away from all that atmosphere, you're away for that. And I think if you had have stayed in that atmosphere, or in that old place, you would never be where you are now. You would never have been able to achieve what you're achieving now. That's what I'm getting there. And now that you're like this hermit, now that you're wise, you're looking back on that and you're realizing, no, I'm really glad I'm where I am. I can see that if I stayed there, I would have been really held back. So it might be, an old town that you lived in. It might be a country you used to live in. It might be a place where, there were low expectations, or that the people around you weren't valuing you, something like that, or that everyone was just, stuck in a rut or something like that, and you really had to move away. It's some kind of situation like that. So you've moved away, you've broken over this wall now. You can see in the Sun card there's a wall, and this child's broken away. So you've done that. And so I think maybe, because just looking across at this Page of Swords again, and thinking about that job situation, that might be partly why you're having this bit of, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm ready to do this. Because I think you had that feeling back in that old place you were when you were with this person. You had very limited views of what you could do and what you could achieve back then. And you've broken out of that. But sometimes those old feelings, I think they creep up on you. You have all those old memories. You remember what it was like back then. You remember what you were like. And you kind of get that, that's not for me. This new thing I want to achieve, I don't know if I can do that, because I still feel like I was back there. So just know you've gotten out of that. You're a new person now. You're not back there anymore. You can absolutely do this. All you need to do is just put one foot in front of the other. You'll absolutely get through this learning time in this work. You can 100% do this. So yeah, I hope that helps someone. I really hope that helps someone, because someone's kind of stuck back in the old time. You've moved across physically. There's a little voice in your head that's kind of still a little bit back there, if that's you. Yeah, so move forward. Just recognize that's where that comes from, if that's you. Okay, so yeah, so with the Sun card, obviously this is representing this breakthrough in this love connection. So I just want to tell you the same thing again, because I'm getting the same message. It's like a little bit of a warning, a little bit of a message for you. It keeps on coming up again and again. The breakthrough is when they start to talk to you. That's what the breakthrough is. Now, I just feel as if I have to keep on saying this. You need to realize this if this is you. It's going to take time to get from the talking stage to a full relationship. So if you want this, and I think you do, because the connection's really, really strong, it's all over this reading, but you're going to have to be patient. Yeah, look at this, baby steps. You've got this baby on the Sun card, baby steps. So you're going to take very slow baby steps to get together. They've got lots of thinking to do, lots to sort out with this hermit. I think they're going to have times where they're not going to talk to you at all. So they're going to be like this hermit. There are going to be times where they talk to you a lot, and then they're going to move away and not say much, and then they'll come back again. But I think they'll be very clear. I think they'll tell you why that's happening, that they're very honest, this person. So they're going to tell you why that is. So you're not going to be lost thinking, oh, do they like me? It's not like that. But lots of talking, lots of platonic words before they actually get to be in a relationship with you. But I want you to know this. Have a look at this sequence. Look what's down the bottom, the Lovers card. So it is slow, but it's leading you to the Lovers card. So that's what's at the end of this. But I just want to warn you that it is slow. It's just talking to start with for a long, long time. A long, long time, until they've sorted things out. So yeah, it's a beautiful connection though. Absolutely beautiful. Very, very special connection.